You're listening to Inside Karting with 18-time Australian champion David Sera and Pro Karting's Jace Lindstrom, two of Australia's leading racing experts.
G'day guys, welcome to episode 6, 2 years of podcasting.
Inside Karting, we're back.
Easy.
In 2020. So, I didn't think we'd make it this far, that's for sure.
And we've only made it this far because of our two trusty sponsors.
Our loyal sponsors in Pace Images, Benny Rowland and Stevie Pegg.
Yeah, GDM Van and Repairs, truck spares.
That's good.
Specialists in Mercedes. So got any dramas going to the track or back, hit them blokes up.
And if you have a big crash, then Pace Images is going to catch it for you.
Yeah,
he'll catch all the action.
He'll get all the action for you.
How's that Christmas break been, all right?
Okay, relaxing actually.
It's good.
Back at the track today, first day.
Yep.
So, yeah, headed away for a few days. So it was good. Try and recharge the batteries to get going again before next weekend.
Yeah,
good.
You need a break because the series runs for so long. The season runs for so long.
Yeah.
Basically, January until we had our enduro in middle of December, basically. So
yeah, that's right. And that good thing this year you didn't do Pro Tour last year.
No,
but it's confined down to 4 rounds. So everything is a lot smaller. Your season's a bit shorter,
which is good.
I think I did my calendar last night, so I think our last big one's about the middle of September. I think.
Good. And it's a business for us, but it's actually a hobby for a lot of people.
That's right. Yep.
And so whether they've got other kids or other family commitments,
so
it can actually absorb a lot of time.
It's nice not to start up the last weekend in January.
For sure. So the straight day weekend, we've got a long weekend, which is good for everyone who wants to get away for the time being.
So other than that, we'll head over to the Bend at the 28th of
February.
Yep.
For the first big race. Okay.
First big race. So
we'll just do a quick little recap on our biggest race of 2019, which is actually the 4.5-hour enduro.
Yeah, pretty good too, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was good. You got in the podium. I just missed out.
Yeah, jagged a second with my teammate Declan Summers. So that was good. We had pretty reasonable speed all day, and I made a couple of decent moves and got on the lead lap and got a bit of time up and things like that under safety car. So that definitely helped us. But
and it was good to see a full grid again.
Yeah,
we had I think it was 38 karts, obviously 2 drivers, so that's 76 drivers competing. Cody Gillis took out the win.
Yeah, he did.
With Ben McMullen.
Yeah.
That was a good effort by those guys.
Myself and Declan were second, and then Adam and
Jason Pringle were third.
So that was it was good, and it was extremely well received by everyone.
Yeah.
Troy Hunt was massive.
A lot of positivity.
Massive positivity come from him.
The shootout was good.
Shootout, unbelievable.
Yeah, so top 10 shootout, just something different for last year's instalment.
You weren't in the shootout, were you?
No, got a good spot from the sidelines. Me and Anton just didn't feature.
Yeah.
But no, look, it just throws something different into it.
Yeah, absolutely.
And some people were sort of saying, some guys who are lighter weight drivers compared to some others. But honestly, it's not about where you start.
No.
I don't even know. Obviously, was it Dylan Drysdale got top qualified?
Yeah.
But he didn't feature in the top 6 at the end of the race.
No, that's correct. Yeah.
And
he did foul a plug mid-race. So
he was fast.
He was quick. And
what I'm saying is it didn't actually change the end result.
No, that's
being
right.
your starting position because
yes,
where did you guys qualify?
I think we're 14th, I reckon.
And you came second.
Second, yeah.
We qualified 13th and we ended up 4th.
Yeah.
So it's got such. I think it was 287 laps this year.
Yeah, and 8 karts on the lead, or 7 karts.
7
on the lead lap.
karts.
And so to give everyone a bit of a perspective, so Adam finished 3rd. He was doing last stint, and you were 4th.
Yes.
And both of you passed Chris Walton, who was in with Howie on the last lap.
And I felt bad for the 68 entry of Walton and Howie because they were leading.
Yes.
But they miscalculated their last stop, so you couldn't do any more than 1 hour of driving at any given time.
Correct.
Per driver. And they were about a minute and a half out.
Yeah.
So they had to just do a quick splash and dash right at the end, which...
And it's amazing, they were a couple laps up and they've come back out on the lead lap.
Yeah.
So they come out just behind us.
With an extra pit stop.
With an extra pit stop just behind us in 3rd, and then...
Got past on the last lap.
Chris is a heavier driver, and all the quick drivers in at the end, so he's just like
stuck.
a sitting duck, really.
He got stuck, the
poor
poor
sitting
bloke.
duck. But that's pretty cool, the last lap.
It was good. No, it's hard with knowing what position you're actually in on the day because people are pitting at different times. We actually had a fast pit this time for the first time. I think that worked well.
Best thing we've done, I reckon.
Yeah.
From a spectacle point of view, probably a little bit difficult to follow.
Yep.
But from a way of spicing up the race,
for sure,
massive positive.
And there wasn't much time difference between it. You didn't. I think there was about 20 seconds. We did the calculations.
Yes.
About 20 seconds from the best to the worst fast pit.
Yes, that's right. So it's not too bad.
It's only about a third of a lap.
Yeah.
So it gives the teams who did it well a bit of an advantage, but you don't lose a lap if you got
right.
it wrong.
What I reckon, and I sort of calculated, is that a lot of the guys that did it early suffered a little bit more because they filled up their tanks full.
Yes.
Where we did it in the last 15 minutes and we only put in 2 litres of fuel, so we were stationary for a shorter time, you know. So that was probably a bonus for doing it later rather than earlier, you know. So, but then you do it late, you're running 4-5 laps off the
I know. You don't really know where you're actually
all
sitting.
day, so you actually don't know where you're sitting.
Yeah.
You know that your pace is relative, and
you'll come back.
You're good on guys around you, but actually until that last 10 minutes, you've got no idea. You know?
Which is tough.
It is, and just to keep the positivity up.
Yeah, like we're going good with 5 laps down.
4 hours and 20 minutes, and you've got to go, all right, I hope we come out. We look like we're good and keep the positivity up for 4.5 hours, you know. So,
but there was like even from the signage point of view of people having their pit board signs.
Yeah.
You know, it was much well received this year. It was like, you know, people got into it a bit more.
Yeah, absolutely.
We see people were putting out sort of beers coming soon sign and, you know, not long to go, 4 hours to go sort of thing. So as much as it was serious, we had a lot of fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
The junior race ran smoothly.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, didn't have enough sort of entry, so there's not as much action in regards to safety cards and slow boards and stuff like that. So if we can get a few more junior drivers this year, that'd be exciting.
For this year, sorry.
The cadet race, unfortunately, had a few timing issues, which we'll try and make sure that we never have to see that again.
Yep.
But obviously, that was a close race in itself. There was only half a second, literally 0.5 of a second was between first and second.
Yeah, that's right. Yep.
And James Nosiadis took out the cadet, so he's won 2 years in a row.
Yeah.
So he's like an enduro champion.
Yeah, I know, isn't he? Either that or he's just good at picking the safety cars.
Yeah, exactly. But so full credit to those guys.
Yep.
And obviously, big thanks to everyone who supported it, whether it was supercar drivers, you know, the Z Course guys travelled from Queensland, there's guys from Sydney, Kip Foster.
Kip Foster.
From
and
WA.
He loved it again too.
Yeah.
I think he had some sort of starter motor issue
at some point.
Took them a little bit out of contention, you know. So.
But, and we had a Singaporean driver in Jaden Jin.
Yep.
So, basically had every state represented, which was cool.
And the weight update too was a massive positive for everyone.
Seemed to work pretty evenly across the whole day.
It just allowed the 2 lighter drivers to go together too, you know, at 165 each. Yeah. You know, so and then you had lighter guys like Howie and heavier guys like Walton, which was around your 150 mark, 155, and then 170. You know, so it was really well received. Bloody tough event to go and race it once a year or a couple of times a year and jump in and.
I was sore for a few days afterwards.
Expect to do hour stints and things like that, you know.
But like I said, we're gearing up for another year again this year. So
we've got a date too.
December 13, I think.
Yeah, we've already been thrown a date. That's positive.
Yeah,
they must be seeing something good in what we're doing.
Seeing some signs.
Yeah.
All right. What do we got on the cards? We've got some driver movement. It's happened over the last couple of months over the Christmas break.
Yeah, a few people moving and shuffling around, especially at the AKC level.
Yeah, so that's what we're probably trying to refer to here.
Probably the biggest guys to make some moves and things like that's probably Michael
Patrizi.
Patrizi course. He's got a few guys. Michael Tulloch's gone back there.
Yeah, Mark. Michael Tulloch's actually from New Zealand.
Yeah, is he?
Yeah, he's he raced with number 8 car for the Pro Tour.
Oh, he does too.
That's probably where you've got mixed up.
Yeah, wrong.
But yeah, so Mark Tulloch used to race with Patrizi. Yeah, won quite a few races.
Yeah, nearly won a championship.
And then has left and now has come back.
Yes. Yeah.
And we've also seen Hugh Barter go to Patrizi course team. So he's in racing KA2 class again.
Yep. Jack Preston. KZ.
And
I'm tipping they're going to have a pretty strong presence in KZ. I'd reckon.
Losco's coming back for another year, the reigning champion. Matthew Payne might come back for a few races here and there.
Yep.
So, they're heavily invested in the KZ2 category.
Get those good vortexes going out from Europe.
Yeah, those things can't be legal, isn't they? They're too fast.
Damper on that.
Down the straight, they're way too fast. And we've got TWM.
Yep.
So they've got 27 drives I've seen on their driver lineup.
Did you count them?
I counted them, because it took up half my Facebook feed. I kept scrolling down, and I thought I had a virus, but it was actually just TWM's driver lineup that kept popping up. But, so 27 drivers. They've lost quite a few big names.
Yeah, okay. It's always going to happen.
Yeah, you can't.
It's all happened to us.
Yes.
People that put in all the hard work, them good drivers don't always hang around for forever.
No, that's right. So they've lost
They think the grass is greener
Australian
on the other side.
champion in Brad Jenner.
Yep.
Second in the Australian Championship, Jaden Pope.
Yep, okay.
Cameron Longmore, not seeing him on the injury list.
Oh, he actually wasn't there, was he?
Wasn't
so
there.
Maybe he's packed it up.
He's packed it up, or
Yep.
having a year. Oh, he's changed something else. I'm not sure. Didn't see Cody Gillis going to be racing this year.
Yeah, I think they're trying to get him to race, but I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they've lost a couple of drivers.
They're probably good guy. Or they've picked up a couple. Jackson Suda.
He's quick.
He's gone there. I think
He'll still be strong.
Yeah,
They're the current team's champion from the AKC
and
level.
people will look at Tom's lineup and go, "Oh, there's not a lot of strength there." But
yeah, he'll get them going. They'll do 160 days testing.
Yeah.
So after
how many days is there? How many days is there from the start of 2020 till round one? Must be 20.
But you can only do 4 days at the bend.
Oh yeah, okay.
So I think he's booked out some GT cars and they're going on the GT track as well. They're just going on the bend every day. But but no, so TWM's lost a couple. We've got a new. Is it a sort of relatively new team? Rush.
Oh, he was around. Jamie was around last year.
Jamie, okay.
Christian Mansell.
Yep.
Wharton in
So they're out of Sydney.
They've made a massive, or tried to make a massive presence now.
They've got some big tents going on.
Big tents.
I imagine they have to have some sort of transport.
Tents, so Jamie's got a pretty relative. It looks like he's got a couple in each class, you know.
And so he's got Jaden Pope.
Yep.
Racing for him.
Bailey Sweeney.
He's got Lahane. Peace Lahane's actually left driving from a driving point of view.
Okay.
And he's moved towards
Coaching.
some sort of coaching role within Rush.
Sure.
So that'll be interesting to see how he goes from the sidelines rather than being on track. He's been a great stalwart of Australian karting over the last 10 years or so.
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah, so they've got some good names there. Got some good youth coming through. Interesting to see how those guys sort of go.
Obviously, AWC will make a bit of a presence. I haven't heard a lot.
No, Andrew Walter.
I haven't heard a lot. I'm sure they'll turn up with.
I guess Chris Schofield will probably run the show again. I'm not 100% sure.
I think that's what's happening.
They sort of breed those Tasmanian karters and they get them across to the mainland.
Yeah.
So they're big supporters.
Good avenue for the Tasmanian guys to come across and
We've
use
got
the facilities because they've got good facilities and good equipment. So
definitely, and got Z Course. So they've got the trio back together. They've got the two little Burnsies and Maxie Walton back in the same class, which worked in their favour a couple of years ago in Cadet 9.
Absolutely, yep.
So you got sort of three Bash brothers out there.
Yep.
Probably taking each other out more than any other kids.
Yeah.
They go hard on each other.
Be interested to see actually how that all plans out in the. It worked quite well in the Cadet 9 where obviously the quality of field
and there's a bit less in the field.
So we'll see how that all plans out. But I'm sure they're going to be up there, and I'm sort of tipping Maxie Walton as one of the ones to look out for in
sure.
Cadet 12.
And we've got I think Harrison Howie comes back. Chrissy Walton probably make an appearance every now and then.
Yep.
So they've got a relatively big team coming out of the Queensland.
Yep.
One of the other new teams, Tyler Greenbury's got his. This is going to be his first time running an actual race team itself.
I think so. Yeah.
He helped a few kids along the way.
Yeah. I don't. To be honest, I've got no idea who's driving for him, but I do know that.
He's got a big truck.
Yeah, he's got.
Can't be driving air around. I wouldn't have thought.
Truck. Yeah. Who's the junior driver who was quite?
Luke Pink, Curtis Tennant. He's got those
Curtis
two kids.
So I reckon Curtis Tennant, he'll be
quite strong.
Yeah, he'll be quite strong. I reckon.
So they're senior drivers now.
Yeah, they're going to be senior drivers. So I'm not sure about their
what category or whatever's going on.
But
so he's got quite a good presence for this year, which is good to see.
Yeah.
More teams coming through.
How about yourself?
Just got mainly cadet kids again. That's sort of where my focus is. So I think we've got sort of 3 drivers in Cadet 9 with young Maxim Kerwin from New Zealand.
Okay, he's come
back. Yeah, used to help him. Went to Shamik. He's come back, which is always nice to see.
Yeah.
William Collegian and Riley Harrison. So those, Williams probably should be towards the sort of the front end. Riley's making his way through. He's doing a good job.
He's going all right. Yeah.
And then Cadet 12 will help Miley again. Hopefully she goes well. And young Brad is one of your customers. So look, hopefully out of those 5 kids, we can. I think realistic goals is just to get a couple of podiums to start off with.
Yep.
And it's all good and well saying you want to win the championship, but there's 25 races in between and
especially
50 other kids that want to win
the hardest championship in Australia. Right?
That's right. So so I think we can just chip away and try and aim for some podiums, consistency, and then whatever happens, honestly, you just need a bit of luck along the way. So and you guys have got the big truck now.
Yeah, we've got the truck. Yeah, we're full and some. I think first round I reckon we got 17.
Yes.
So not all them guys will run on to the next round. I think we've probably got between 13 and 14 that'll run the whole year.
Yes.
So probably our biggest presence, probably Cadet 12. I think we've got 6 drivers in there.
Perfect. We'll help each other out.
Yeah, help each other out. Probably, I suppose, the main sort of guy, or the guy that's done a lot of work last year, and it was Xavier. We've sort of got him, Avramedes, he's going quite good.
Yep.
Little Wickham brothers, and a couple of new guys,
That's
Alexander Unitas and little Matt Basso.
Yeah.
So he's stepped up from Cadet 9 to Cadet 12. So we've got that. So Christian Genève, he'll go to they're going to KA2. So him and Joe Fawcett both run Formula K in KA2. So they've moved up now, or Christian's moved up. Be good to get both of them together. I think Will Harper also. So all them 3 guys, they're going to have a good show.
And they're sort of good friends as well, which
helps.
helps.
That's right. Yeah, definitely. Yeah,
that's what you need.
So there'll be a big push for our Cadet 12 and junior stuff again. And then tag, we'll have Adam and Jason. Jason probably selected. Adam will do the whole series, try and defend his number 1.
Yep.
And then X30, I think we've got 3 or 4. So
that's good.
Which is okay. Yep, that's good. That's enough. So a couple of the Summers boys, and who else we got in that? I can't actually remember, to be honest. That's pretty good.
That's right. There's a bit going on.
Yeah, there's plenty going on. So we're gonna have a full truck and a full van. So good way to start the year
for sure,
and kick it off. And
we're going to the Bend, obviously, for our first race, which is always exciting. Going to a new track on the calendar for our, I suppose for our AKC race. Got great facilities there. Not many people know the track as well.
No, that's right.
Which is good sort of little playing field.
First test day in 1.5 weeks. So Monday and Tuesday. 20 and 21st. So you venture over for that?
Yeah, like get the kids over for their first sighting of the track. I'm not sure how many people. There might be quite a few over there. Got no idea. Obviously, Karting Australia's worked in with the Bend to get access to the circuit.
Yes.
So we're still got to play on their rules a little bit, which is fine. But yeah, obviously it's going to be exciting because like I said, a lot of kids haven't been there before.
Yep.
There's only been the Rotax Pro Tour race and the Club Racer. So you're going to get a handful that are going to do them both.
Yeah, so that's good. And then another one, the 1st and 2nd of Feb, which that's the one we're sort of concentrating on and go over that. So that's one weekend, so it's a Friday, Saturday.
It's easier. But the hard thing is I think a lot of kids go back to school that week.
That week, they do, yes.
So it's hard because trying to get sort of the first day of school off of been the Friday to travel over.
Yeah.
But I'm sure parents will make it work.
Oh, absolutely.
But yeah, obviously, and we're just going to go run through our bowl predictions. Obviously, we've got no idea what's going to happen.
Yeah, absolutely.
As we were saying, 25 races. We've got 4 states.
4 states. 4 states.
South Australia, Victoria, New South Wales. Yeah, so 4 states. 4 states, So there's a lot to actually pan out in those races.
Yep.
Cadet 9's always a bit of a lottery because there's some new kids that come through, some kids on Cadet 12. They're learning at different levels. So got no idea in regards to Cadet 9. I'm just going to sort of leave it. I've got a couple of kids that I'm not going to talk them up too much to begin with and whatnot. And so Cadet 12, we had, I don't know how many drivers actually entered a round, but we had 70 at one round.
That's right.
So my guess is going to be it would have hit over 90 drivers that had entered a round last year.
Oh, no, it's more. It was like 120.
Oh, there you go.
120 or 130 drivers.
So that's
nationwide.
Scary to think that's over 120 drivers did a race at the Australian Championships in Cadet 12.
It's good. It's good numbers.
Good luck picking a bold prediction, obviously. You said before Maxie Walton's.
Yeah, Maxie Walton. Yeah,
he's done a good job.
I reckon. Yeah, couple of our blokes will go quite good.
Yep.
We've obviously got a lot of data and a lot of stuff from last year which we can work on. So I think that always helps quite a bit. But yeah, picking a winner is
very, very hard.
It's a bit of a lottery draw. But there's no doubt. I can't see it being a clear-cut winner this year.
No, not at all. No, and there's going to come down to a lot of consistency again.
Yeah, that's right.
Some of these kids will win a round. They'll go have a bad one. And I think we've got the past 2 Cadet 9 winners in Lewis Francis and James Nosiadis. Oh, actually, no, sorry, he comes second. Kai Burke won this year.
Kai Burke, yeah. So they've both gone up.
So between those 3, they're all sort of tiny kids.
Yep.
They're going to be tough. Again, consistency for them is going to be a battle over the course of a year.
I don't reckon anyone will win more than 2 rounds, one person.
No chance. No. I'm confident that Miley can go quite well at a couple of races here and there. Yeah. But again, like I said, it's just been the right spot at the right time.
Yeah, and just especially when you got that A, B, C.
Yeah,
you got to just finish. Just finish, or else you.
So we're looking for a new champion this year, considering that the last 2 years Harry Arnett's taken it out.
Yep.
So it's going to be exciting to see all these young kids fighting for possibly their first Australian championship, maybe for a second for a couple of these other kids.
Yeah, correct.
So KA4 again.
Yeah, I don't. I'm not.
I don't know who's actually racing it.
I don't know. Is that disappointing?
It's disappointing, obviously.
Because
you're saying you've got a Cadet 12 driver that's gone straight to KA2.
Correct.
I know Marcus Pisani's still racing it. That's obviously one driver who top qualified a few rounds last year.
Yeah.
But I can't see Kobe Williams, Hugh Barter.
Nah.
They won't be competing again. So it's going to be, at this stage, I actually don't know who's competing in it. So it's pretty hard to make a prediction when I got no idea.
That's partially the reason why we went that way, because we just find the parity in engines is not worth 1 year's investment.
Yeah.
Get a head trying start. To win an Australian title. We can get a head start in another class where the parity is bang on. Yeah. There might be a tenth between 10 engines. Yeah. And we can get a head start on that class for that year, so
that's good.
But anyway, move on to that. KA2.
So I think Fletcher Harris.
Yeah, he'll go close.
Young Victorian driver. He did that same thing we're saying. He didn't compete in KA4 last year. Correct. He went to K2 a year early. Yep. Got some really good results. I think he may have even won a round.
Yeah,
but
I think he's second in the
championship.
Yep.
So he's probably my number one tip for KA2.
I'll tell you what, but there is sometimes you can get complacent too when that happens.
Sure. Like guys, I said, Kobe Williams
he'll be expecting.
Yeah.
I'm going to win this year.
Kobe Williams will come up. Hugh Barter's going to have a fair crack at it this year.
Yeah, he will. Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, and Ethan Feather will be back around.
Yep.
He's on the quick drive who did do KA4 last year.
Yeah, he went. He did one round and then pulled the pin.
There you go. Yeah. So there's a lot of young kids who have raced each other over a course of a number of years, but now are up against each other in the one class. Yeah, again.
Correct. Yes.
So last time was probably Cadet 12.
Yeah, it's close. And that's like one of our little guys, Joe Fawcett. He was fourth, I think, last year in the championship. He wanted to do it again, KA4, and I said, all your mates you raced against the year before in Cadet 12, they're gone. You've done a fantastic job in KA4. Yeah. Let's move on. Let's go to bigger things. And he went back and spoke to Joe. He's like, let's go. I want to race my mates a race last year in Cadet 12.
For sure.
So that whole Cadet 12 field is pretty much now
KA2.
In KA2.
Yeah. Which is going to be tough. Those kids are talented.
And I'll tell you what, we've been looking for some just buy a brand new engine, buy a second-hand engine. Yeah. Mate, they go as quick as they go on the market. That's good. Everyone is looking to get into it.
Yeah, awesome.
Which is a good thing.
So now we're going to our senior ranks.
Yeah.
So someone was telling me, I think Adam Burke was telling me that every KA3 senior championship has been won by an Oakley member. So we had Matt McLean, James Sera, and Jack Bell. They've clean swept. I think it's been on for 4 years. So
they're trying to get me. Everyone's going to join Oakley.
Yeah, must be something in the water down in Oakley. But I'm going to tip away from, because I know James will be racing, Matt McLean. Okay. Who knows? Is he racing supercars yet? Oh. I'm not sure what Matty McLean's doing. I'm going to go with Oscar Priest.
Oh, good.
Young kid out of the Top Guns racing team, Troy Hunt.
Yep, good.
Always been a good supporter of the KA3 category.
Yeah, for sure. And finished strong too.
He won the Todd Road round. Yeah. He's been on the podium many times. He's just got to string it together. But I think Oscar's going to have a good year.
Yeah, I reckon someone, maybe one of the Matthews boys.
Okay.
Will go all right.
Jace and Declan.
Jace, yeah. Or even Curtis Tennant. He was actually quite fast in KA3 at the Race of Stars. Yeah, he was really quick.
If guys like Bonita come back, they're always strong.
Yeah, for sure. Yep.
So Jack Bell, like I said, he's going to defend his championship, I would imagine.
Yep.
We're into tag now.
Yeah, tag, yes.
Again, I don't really know who's going to be racing what categories at the moment.
I actually think I think the top three are all racing again.
Okay.
So obviously Adam, Cody, and Tyler.
Yes.
But other than that, not.
Is Nelson coming back?
Man, maybe. Yeah.
He always starts the year, and he obviously continues on with it. But he's getting older. I'm not sure whether he's
interesting now because it's always. Well, last year it started at Ipswich,
and he always clean sweeps it.
Yeah, clean sweeps it. So it'd be interesting to see what happens
if he comes back,
or if he keeps going. But it'd be good to see him back because he's the dominant force of that class for the last couple of years.
So I'll go with Cody Brzezinski. The poor kid's come second multiple times.
Yeah.
I know people say you don't remember second, but in this instance, I do remember this come second a few times. So I'm just hoping for the poor kid. He has a clean run. Whether it means he can win it, good luck to him. But he's one that I can see sort of being up the front.
Yeah, good.
What else we got? X30.
Yeah, X30.
Who are you thinking, mate? Bit of a lottery.
Yeah, it is a bit of a lottery. I reckon Tommy's new boy, Jackson Harlow Suter.
Yeah.
I reckon he's a bit of a dark horse.
He's quick.
Yeah.
I want to go with the old Greek stallion in Lee Nicolo.
Is he Greek?
He's Greek. I'm sure he's Greek. No, he's definitely Greek. That Nicolo can't be anything else. Not Australian. Look, to be honest, who knows if he's actually going to race the whole series.
Yeah, that's right.
But he'll start it off, he told me.
Yeah, okay, good.
So,
Good. Pull the pin.
He's won a couple of rounds in the past. He just can't string it together because they're going to retire half the time. But,
you know what's probably good for him? Go to the first track when no one's done any testing.
And then he goes to Puckapunyal anyway.
Yeah, then
the
he
track
knows the track.
All of a sudden you're in 2 rounds in.
Yeah.
And then
he might finish the series.
That's right. So Lee Nicolo, he's my sort of surprise packer for this year.
Okay. Jordan Marcon. I reckon he's a bit of a surprise too.
You reckon?
Yeah, I reckon.
He's loose.
He's loose.
On and off the track. So okay. So Geordie Marcon, we'll see how he goes. KZ2.
Yeah.
Again,
probably pretty hard to go past it.
The Patrese guys. I think I'm going to go Matty Payne. I'm not sure whether he's racing the whole series.
Okay. New tyre they're on too. So they're on
the
green yellow, is it?
MG green. Just MG green.
Oh, it's just MG green.
Yeah. It's like a new branding.
Okay.
So yeah, I think it's like
Safeway
and Woolworths. I think it's like the same thing, but it's just slightly different name. So, but it's a stickier tyre. They've gone just to suit the KZ2 market, basically.
So a big talking point around the pits last year was that yellow.
Just too slippery.
It was too slippery, but it really suited the Birrell carts.
Okay.
The Ricardo, Birrell Art Ricardo products. Yep. So be interesting to see if they can obviously make some changes and make a couple of tweaks and find that sort of speed again on the softer compound tyre, which I'm sure
they've got enough good drivers in there
to be able to do that.
So, and Losco will be back. We've seen the Patrese course announcement. Ryan Wood, I'm not sure what he's racing.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, either X30 or
X30 or KZ2.
KZ2.
And
be interested to see it. Oh, who else will? Maybe in the Sodi kart.
Jason Fain.
No, the other.
Oh,
no.
well, he's all right.
Yeah, he'll go okay, but he won't win.
He's still, I think he might still be at Todd Road giving someone the bird after his last round. Last year. Kai Caverton. There you go. Yeah. Okay. I
reckon he'll be a bit of smoky.
Go right.
Yep.
They're putting a lot of effort, those guys, so they might get some reward back, which is good. Now we're going to sort of make a prediction in regards to our best event for the year.
Yeah.
And that's in regards to the AKC races. Yep. Obviously, we've got the Bend being the first round. Then we move across to Puckapunyal. Ipswich is the third round.
Yes.
Then we go to Newcastle and we finish on Todd Road again.
Todd Road, yeah.
So what are we thinking?
Well, I reckon everyone's wanted to go back to Puckapunyal for so long.
Yes.
I'm putting it out there and going Puckapunyal.
Oh, I think the same.
For the best event.
I'm confident. Yeah, Puckapunyal always does a good job. Yeah. It's a fast-flowing circuit.
Everyone asks why we never go there.
Yeah.
Now we're going there.
I can't see why. Like I said, the club puts on a good effort.
Yeah.
I think the Bend from a spectacle point of view is pretty cool.
I hope well, you'll be able to see in a couple of weeks' time all that. If there's a bit of grass growing up.
Yeah, the first time.
That Pro Tour, that dust was bad.
They did everything they could to actually.
Oh, they did. Yeah, absolutely. It's not their issue, but let's just hope that they've sort of rectified that issue and made it a little bit better. And well,
that's good.
Can become a decent weekend.
And so as we're into the second week of January at the moment, we're moving to our first race of the year. So like I said, it's an early start for people.
Yeah.
But it's the annual Junior Top Guns at Oakley.
Yep.
Which sees guys coming from
Sydney,
even South Australia, even some from Tasmania.
Yep.
So it's always been at Oakley. I remember winning it back probably, sort of 15 years ago.
Yep.
Under lights, which is always cool.
Yeah,
it's a Friday and a Saturday night, so it starts again. So at least if you have a bad Friday night,
start again.
You requalify, you go and do your couple of races and some new trophies for both nights.
Okay, good.
But they still pay a series champion across the 2 nights.
Yeah, right, okay.
DPE's put up a card again. They always put up a go-kart just for a raffle.
Excellent, yeah.
They've got plenty of sponsors in regards to giving tyres out and so on. So, so that's this Friday and Saturday coming up. So be excited to see, new kids coming through the ranks. Obviously, start the year off with a bit of confidence. I think most of the junior class is going to be on the harder compound tyre for Victoria.
Okay, yes.
So Sydney drivers probably haven't experienced that before.
Yeah, right, okay.
South Australia, probably in the same boat.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a tough challenge. Oakley's a tough circuit, let alone throwing different tyres at it.
Get a new tyre on and get used to it.
So that's probably about it, I reckon.
Yeah, I think that wraps it up. And then obviously we head for our first big official one, end of February. Get it all going, see where people are, where people aren't.
On a side note, I just actually thought about it. With these bushfires that have been happening, which is actually terrible, has the Bairnsdale Kart Club been of?
It's close. It's close to. Well,
yeah, and even there's a track in Bega. I've been there before.
Okay.
Like, I don't know whether these tracks have actually been affected.
No, I've got no idea.
People. But I haven't seen anything online, which is obviously positive news to see that.
Because I heard the Bairnsdale got evacuated.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And we're there in December. But yeah, I'm not sure, obviously, our thoughts with everyone out there. But otherwise, we'll keep pressing on and
we'll
put another episode in a couple of weeks after Top Guns.
After Top Guns,
maybe after the bend test, so just to see what's happening and who's cheating and who's putting on new tyres and so on.
Who's got that lead on. There'll be plenty of that happening.
Yeah, exactly. Otherwise, thanks for listening and we'll keep in touch soon.
Good. See you guys.
Cheers.